Have you ever wondered how to turn your great business idea into an official registered business in Canada? Are you unsure where to start or what steps to take? Hi, my name is Toyin, and I am a chartered professional accountant here in Canada. Welcome to Verve Accounting. Today, I am going to guide you through the process of registering your business in Canada, step by step, in simple terms that anyone can understand. So grab a comfy seat, maybe a snack, and let's get started on making your business official. First, let's talk about why it is essential to register your business. Registering your business makes it official in the eyes of the Canadian government. It helps protect your business name so no one else can use it. And it allows you to open a business account in Canada, apply for loans and grants specific to Canadian businesses, sign contracts under your business name, build credibility with Canadian customers and suppliers, comply with Canadian legal requirements. Think of it like giving your business its very own identity. Just like you have your name and birth certificate, your business gets its own name and registration number. This step is crucial to lay a strong foundation for your future success in Canada. Before you register, you need to decide on the legal structure that is best for your business. This decision affects how much taxes you pay, how much control you have, and how much personal responsibility you have if something goes wrong. Here are the main types of legal structures. Sole proprietorship. You are the sole business owner. The advantages of setting up your business as a sole proprietorship includes simplicity, control, and lower costs. A sole proprietorship is easy to set up with minimal paperwork. It also gives you total control. You make all the decisions and keep all the profits. There are generally lower startup costs for a sole proprietorship, and there are fewer regulatory requirements for sole proprietorships in Canada. There are a few points you need to consider, however. Unlimited liability. You are personally responsible for all your business's debts and obligations, and your personal assets could be at risk. Taxation. Business income is reported as personal income, which is taxed at your personal income tax bracket. This may result in higher taxes if your income is substantial. For example, if you're starting a freelance graphic design business on your own, sole proprietorship might be your best option. Option 2 is partnership. In partnerships, you own the business with one or more other persons. Advantages of a partnership includes shared resources and shared responsibility. You're able to share the capital and skills of your other partners, and you're able to divide the business's tasks based on each partner's expertise. Some other factors to consider include joint liability. In a partnership, you're personally liable for the business debts and the actions of your other partners. A partnership also has the potential for conflicts. There could be a difference in opinion which could lead to disagreements and slow down your business. If you plan to form a partnership, remember to consult a lawyer and draw up a partnership agreement. An example of a partnership is if you're opening a restaurant with a friend who happens to be a chef. He's going to run the cooking side of the business, and you are going to run the business side of things. The third legal structure option for your business is to set it up as a corporation. The corporation is a separate legal entity from its owners, who are the shareholders. A corporation can have one or more shareholders. One of the advantages of a corporation that stand out is the limited liability. Shareholders are not personally liable for the corporation's debts beyond their investment. A corporation also has the advantage of tax benefits. In Canada, there's a potential for tax advantages such as lower corporate tax rates and income splitting. Another advantage of setting up your business as a corporation is for continuity. The corporation can continue to exist even if the owner changes. And one last advantage I am going to mention is the ability to sell your business. If you have plans to sell your business in the future, then a corporation would be the best legal structure for your business. Some things to consider, however, include complexity. It is more complex to set up a corporation, the paperwork is cumbersome, the regulatory requirements are stricter, and the tax laws are more complicated. Aside from that, you also have to remember to carry out administrative duties like maintaining corporate records, holding annual meetings, and filing annual returns. Incorporating may be the best choice if you're looking to start up a tech company and you're looking to attract investors. As a Canadian CPA, I can help you understand the pros and cons of each legal structure in relation to your specific situation, especially regarding tax implications. Choosing the right business structure sets the foundation for your business's success in Canada. Now that you've decided on the legal structure, it's time to pick a great name for your business. Your business name is crucial to your brand identity, and it can greatly influence how customers perceive you. Make your business name unique. Ensure your business name is not already in use or too similar to existing business names. A unique name helps you stand out in the Canadian market and avoid legal issues. Choose a name that gives people an idea of what your business offers. Consider including keywords related to your products or services. Make sure the name is easy to remember and pronounce. A simple, memorable name helps customers find and recommend you. Check the name availability in Canada. Search online databases such as the Canadian Corporate Name and Trademark databases. Verify domain name availability for your website. Conduct a NUANS search and pay for a NUANS report. For corporations, a NUANS search report searches for similar existing names and trademarks across Canada. This report reserves your proposed name for 90 days while you complete your registration. Investing time in choosing the right name can prevent rebranding in the future. Make sure it's a name you're proud to represent in the Canadian and global markets. Now let's get to the meat of it. Registering your business in Canada. Once you've chosen the perfect name, the next step is to register your business with the Canadian government. The process varies depending on the business structure you have chosen and the province you choose to operate. Here's the process for sole proprietorships and partnerships in Canada. For sole proprietorships and partnerships, you only need to do a provincial registration. You would need to register your business name with the province or territory in which you plan to operate. Each province has its own registry and requirements. For example, in Ontario, you register with Service Ontario. You can complete the required forms online or in a Service Ontario office. Pay the government fee, which varies by province. It is typically between $60 and $80. Your business registration is usually valid for a fixed period, about 5 years, and then it has to be renewed. Registering your business name is different from obtaining a business license. Licensing depends on your business activities and your local regulations. If the legal structure you choose is a corporation, you can decide to incorporate federally or provincially. A federal incorporation allows you to operate your business with the same name across all provinces and territories in Canada. You can register your corporation with Corporations Canada online or by mail. A federal incorporation still requires extra provincial registration in the provinces and territories in which you plan to operate. Provincial incorporation limits your business name protection to the incorporating province. You will register with the Provincial Corporate Registry, for example, the Alberta Corporate Registry, or the Ontario Business Registry. When incorporating your business, you need to prepare and file an Articles of Incorporation. This document outlines key details about your corporation, such as corporate name, registered business address, director's information, and share structure. Incorporation fees paid to the government vary. The federal incorporation fee amount is different from the provincial incorporation fee amount, which is set by individual provinces. Processing times also vary from immediate or the next day if you file online to several weeks if you incorporate by mail. Ensure all information is accurate and complete to avoid delays. Consulting with a legal professional or accountant can help you streamline the process. Next, you will need to get a business number from the Canada Revenue Agency. This number is essential for tax purposes and other government interactions in Canada. What is a business number? A business number is a unique 9-digit identifier assigned to your business by the Canada Revenue Agency. It serves as a standard identifier for businesses when dealing with the federal government. You need a business number because it is required for filing your corporate income taxes, for collecting and remitting GST and HST, for payroll deductions if you have employees, for importing or exporting goods. During incorporation, If you incorporate federally or in some provinces, you'll automatically receive a business number as part of the incorporation process. For sole proprietorships and partnerships, or if you weren't automatically assigned a business number, you can apply for one. You can apply online using the CRA Business Registration online service. You can also apply by mail or fax by completing the required form and sending it to your tax services office. You can apply by phone by calling the CRA. When applying for a business number, you would need the legal name of your business address and contact information, details about your business activity, and the social insurance number for the sole proprietors and partners. Applying online is usually the fastest method. Ensure all your information is accurate to prevent processing delays. If you expect your business to make more than $30,000 in revenue over 4 consecutive calendar quarters, you are required to register to collect goods and services tax or the harmonized sales tax. What is GST HST? It is a value-added tax that businesses collect from customers on taxable goods and services in Canada. GST is 5% across Canada. HST combines GST with the provincial sales tax in some provinces. Once your revenue exceeds $30,000 over 4 consecutive calendar quarters, you must register for a GST account within 29 days of exceeding that threshold. You can also decide to register voluntarily, even if you haven't exceeded the threshold. A main benefit of registering for a GST HST account is that it allows you to claim input tax credits on your business expenses. You can register for a GST account online using the CRA Business Registration online service. You can also register by mail or phone. Depending on your business activities, you may need to register for other CRA program accounts to comply with federal regulations in Canada. These accounts include payroll deductions accounts. This is relevant to you if you plan to hire staff in Canada, or if your business is incorporated and you're the employee and you plan to draw a salary. Another program account is the import-export account. You need this account if your business will be importing goods into Canada or exporting goods from Canada. For corporations, your corporate income tax account is automatically created and assigned when you incorporate federally or provincially. Understanding which accounts apply to your business ensures compliance and avoids penalties. Consult with a Canadian accountant to determine your obligations. Understand your provincial and municipal requirements in Canada. In addition to federal registration, you must comply with provincial and local regulations in Canada, which can vary significantly. As I mentioned earlier, some provinces have their provincial sales tax. For example, PST is charged in British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, while QST is charged in Quebec. You must register with the provincial tax authority to sell taxable goods and services in these provinces. There are also municipal requirements with which you might have to comply. Cities and towns may require businesses to obtain licenses or permits. Types of licenses could include general business licenses, zoning permits, health and safety permits for food and childcare businesses, sign permits for outdoor advertising. You can apply by contacting your local city hall or municipal office. Some businesses are also affected by industry-specific regulations. Certain professions like electricians or health practitioners require licenses and certifications in Canada. Ensure you meet all industry standards and regulations to operate legally. Research and compliance with provincial and local requirements are essential to avoid fines and business closure. Registering your business in Canada might seem like a big task, but taking it step by step makes it manageable. By choosing the right business structure, selecting a unique and meaningful business name, registering your business with the appropriate Canadian authorities, obtaining necessary program accounts, and understanding your tax responsibilities in Canada, complying with provincial and municipal requirements, you are laying a strong foundation for your business success. Remember, registering your business makes it official and opens doors to opportunities like financing, building customer credibility, and protecting your personal assets. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every big business started with a small step just like this. Take care and see you soon.